It's Deprogrammed, the podcast where normally we try to get you into an artist. We've done all the work for you, and all you have to do is push play. But today we step aside from that, much like the last time this man was here with the WWE themes. We're doing the best of 2K19. Fredo, thank you for joining me.
What's going on, brother?
The same old, right?
Yes. I you know what? I love this. This is probably one of my favorite episodes every year.
Well, it's because it's just you and I getting into fights.
Right. Well, and because I have you for me, and I'm not sharing you with all of these other wannabes and these fly-by-night freaking guests.
Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Well, I mean, let me parlay that real quick because I've been working hard.
Yes, sir.
I've been working real hard to shed some of these pounds, but I'm going to work a little harder. You know why, Fredo?
Why?
Because hard work works.
Does it?
Indeed. And I have the app, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to open this jank up so I can show you. I can't show the listening audience.
Right.
But I'm going to put that right in front of your face. The Hard Work Works app.
God.
Look at that. You can download it from the App Store now, whatever, you're into Google, you're into Mac, whatever you got.
I'm into the Google.
Yeah, so you download the app. All you have to do is go to payments and you sign yourself up, right?
Right.
Here's the thing. $10 a month, Fredo, and you're going to love this. It's $10 a month. You may not like... Yeah, you hate that, but here's what you will love. Zero commitment.
What? Oh, well, okay. You know I'm all about zero commitment. So talk to me about it.
So if you sign up for 1 month and realize, man, I just can't get to these workouts. Man, this sucks. I got to cancel. I'm going to tell you this. Right. Zero commitment, zero penalty, still keep your workouts. And those workouts, you get 3 a week, man. So as long as you're on plan, Joe's going to keep sending you workouts. And these workouts, Fredo, they're tailored to you and what you have available.
Wait. Stop.
All right.
They're tailored to... So you're saying that, Joe, you got to work out and I got to work out.
Yes.
Your workout is going to be different than mine?
Yes. It'll be based on what you have available. So let's say you have a bunch of dumbbells laying around the house. First of all, get them out of there. But
I agree.
But if you have dumbbells and that's all you got, Joe's going to tailor your workout to that, what you have available. If you're like me and all you really have is your own body, he will tailor your workout around your body weight. So whatever workouts he sends you will all be based on your body weight to get you in tip-top physical. Hard Work Works app, $10 a month. I mean, it's really that simple. And I'm on it, and I'm geeked up because I'm looking at these workouts. He shows you how to do them, first of all, which is great. Mm-hmm. And so that way you're doing them correctly. And look, I'm just saying, Hard Work Works app. It's only $10 a month, zero commitment. Join the hustle. Hashtag join the hustle. I love Joe, and I love the fact that he's trusting me to do these ads pretty much however.
Well, I mean, it makes sense that you're going to tailor the ad based on the show, because if he tailors the workout based on the individual, you're giving him a little example.
Yes, indeed. And look at that. I see you working hard. Hard Work Works. That's just your reminder. So today we're doing the best of 2K19. And so we got to talk a little bit, especially since it's you and I. We have to talk about Deprogrammed in 2019. So this was an odd, weird year for you because I think you were only on like 2, maybe 3 episodes.
Yeah, that's correct. We were supposed to do Fredo sessions last year, and it didn't work out in time for us to do it and have the shows show up during the 2019 calendar year, because I was having computer issues and then you were having some issues, and then the guests couldn't get together. Mm-hmm. And we finally, and while I believe we did do it in 2019, the shows didn't air till this year.
Right.
So it was, and go through this list. There's a lot of, There's a lot of shows that I should have been on because I could tell, first of all, that they're groups that I love or were interested in, and I could tell by the songs that you and the rabble chose as the number one with a bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So we'll be discussing those as they come up.
But all in all, 2019 was a great year for the show. Like it grew exponentially. Maybe maybe the numbers don't necessarily show it, but like the fact that there's so many people getting on board and being vocal about enjoying the show, and these are people that are like well outside my circle. That like
right.
Just before we did the Fredo sessions at the end of last year, we did the John F sessions, and John is somebody who found us through the Pearl Jam show, and he lives in Atlanta, and that's why we did a session with him. And he's put up God knows
how many shows.
Well, that one we did 5. We did 5 for him. We did 5 for you. What? We did 5 for him. We did 5 for you.
Whoa! You're gonna put this guy John on the same level as me?
Only because he has put up like 50 different bands, like probably even worse than that. There's so many friggin' bands and so many people jumped on those panels that it's like, well, if this is the only way they're going to get done is if I do a session with 5 bands all at once. Hey, man, plus it gives me a break. I'm all about these sessions.
I am too when they're with me.
Okay, but you keep putting you keep putting up all these artists that nobody jumps on. What do you want me to do about that?
People are stupid.
Okay, but that's not my fault.
Great artists.
That's not my fault. I'm willing to do them.
Sorry
obviously.
that I'm not doing Lana Del Rey or some other fucking indie bullshit.
I don't know that I would call her indie, but yes, I get what you're saying.
Whatever.
I get what you're saying, but that was a fun one.
I got a fucking band called fucking Missing 3 Toes. They're fucking really hip. Let's fucking do them.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
But regardless, thanks for alienating my listener base, Fredo. I appreciate that because he came on and he's a patron as well.
They know what they get with me.
But again, like people just coming aboard, like. As a matter of fact, and this will be the first time it gets mentioned on this program, a woman by the name of Christina who lives out in North Dakota, we're going to be bringing her into the fold this year because she became a patron just a couple weeks ago. At this point, by the time you hear this, it'll be months ago. But she came aboard as a patron. So like I'm going to find out who this person is because they're outside of my circle. And I found her on Twitter and she had just made a post about she's making a group, like she's getting friends together where they're going to basically do this show, only not record it. So they're going to be talking about their favorite bands and coming up with a top 10 list for it.
So she's stealing your idea.
Okay, but she's not recording it. She's just having fun talking about musicians or her favorite bands with her friends. Like, to me, that's cool. I'm into that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really stealing the idea.
I don't know what's going on. You know what? I get out of your life a little bit because of the computer thing, and all of a sudden, and now you're just falling under the influence of all these people.
Well, I mean, she came into the fold too. Like she's given us full credit for it, so it is what it is.
All right,
I'm excited. I'm excited that our show inspired somebody to do something fun with their friends.
I'm excited because I've been here since day one, and now that all you Johnny-come-latelys...
God, I wish you guys could see the video. He's getting really animated.
All you Johnny-come-latelys who want to come over here and pile on the bandwagon, hey, that's fine. Good for you. But don't think that you're taking over the spot of the kids.
I love how, like, you're deprogrammed hipster. I was here first.
I was into this show. You might not have heard of it. It's called Deprogrammed. It's pretty cool, but you
probably ain't never heard of it.
You probably ain't ever heard of it.
So now we got to talk about the song. So the rules for these episodes.
Wait! Before you do that, let me put out the disclaimer. Right. I'm kidding. In case anybody.
Just in case, you never know.
Right.
So the rules are a little bit different for these best of. And looking at the list, it's cool because it was a full year for, like, I believe almost every year of this show, it has not been a full year. This was the first time it was a full year. So, like, we have more songs to choose from.
Full year, I wasn't there for most of it.
Not my fault. I can't help that you were having, because, all right, so some of these bands, specifically Space Hog, and actually I know for a fact Space Hog happened because your computer crapped out. We were supposed to do Alabama that week, and Space Hog came up because I needed to get something together in a pinch. Right. So I'm just saying these, and Hum I think as well was the same situation.
Right.
So some of these came about because your computer crapped out. So
and I just want to let you know, I bought a new computer just for this, because I don't use a fucking computer for anything.
All right.
So I just want to know that's my dedication to the show.
Oh, well, I'll be. So the rules are we each get, we're going to discuss. So let's discuss a wrinkle that we were talking about. I honestly don't remember if we had this last year. The idea of one absolute in. Did we have that last year?
I don't remember. I remember the other one, the absolute out.
Right.
That I remember, but I don't remember the absolute in.
Well, I mean,
I don't think we need it.
I don't think we need it, but I think it could come in handy in the second round. I don't think there's anything in the. I feel good about the first round. I know there's a bunch that you are not a fan of, but I feel good enough about even whatever I don't know that there's anything that you're going to have that I'm going to be like, oh, hell no. Like there's some, I have a feeling I'm going to have to use an absolute no in the second round, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I have an absolute no.
Okay. And I bet you I have it.
And I'm positive that you're going to fucking say it.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if it's going to come in the first round, the second round, but if that band comes up, it's getting the boot in the ass.
All right. And
I'm going to surprise you too, by the way.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's talk about like, how did you put your 20 together for this, knowing that you weren't really part of the planning this year?
Knowing that you went on without me. So yeah, actually, I got to hear quite a few of the shows, believe it or not.
All right.
I don't always comment. You and I, we try to talk at least once a week.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And mostly when we talk, we're talking about wrestling.
Yes. Has to be done.
But there were a lot of shows that you did that I really enjoyed, and there were a few shows that you did that I went in kind of like, yeah. And once I heard them, I was like, yeah, I was right.
Okay.
So I'm sure, and while I have an extremely eclectic taste,
mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of a lot of today's music. You, on the other hand,
I'm becoming one.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to have a few bands in there that I am not going to have.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because they're newer artists.
Right. Well, and so I noticed in putting my 20 together that while I literally have 0 absolute no's first round.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would feel okay with every song making it to the second round. When choosing mine specifically, I feel like there's like 5 or 6 that I'm like, yeah, I don't care if Fredo has them or not. I need them. There's a couple that got the nod because I was pretty sure you're going to have them. And then there's a couple that got the nod just because I love the songs and I know you don't have them, but I feel like they need to get brought up. So I got like a nice list here of a nice mixture of stuff. And then there's like a handful that I'm like, okay,
Excuse me.
I just want this one around. So
you know what? I got a couple of those. I got a couple of those. I'll be honest with you. That I just want them around.
yeah, and I mean, if they get vetoed, then it is what it is. But
right. Now let's discuss, how do they go to the second round?
All right. So, well, shoot. Yeah, I guess. How do they go to the second round? Because there's only 2 of us, and if it's not unanimous, then
and then it goes. Okay, so if it's not unanimous, then it goes to the second round.
Yeah, I
we'll
guess.
Discuss them again.
Yeah, I guess.
This is where we make the case.
Yeah.
Because I will tell you this, with the exception of my absolute not, there's a couple that are not on my list, but you can make the case, and I can go, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I do feel like there's like a good 3 unanimous in here, I think, probably.
I was thinking more than that, to be honest with you.
Okay, good. Because, I mean, the more unanimous, the better, in my humble opinion.
Right. I'm actually thinking at least half the list.
Okay, well, that's good, because then, case making with you is always a damn headache.
I am the ultimate play the game guy. And tell me I'm not. Who else plays this game the way I do?
Well, other than Freshie on GNR, like, right. I could not believe his gamesmanship on Guns N' Roses, because he never plays that way.
Right. He's very much yes or no. And this is what I like. This is what I don't like. Me, I'm willing to. I can be convinced, and I've got a couple here on this list that are playing the game. Well,
yeah, you got to give some to get some sometimes.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. And okay, this has, I got this song. This has to go on the list. All right. Well, what do you want on the list?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, well, let's find out what's going on here. And I feel like this one's a unanimous, and we started there. It's how we started the year, and it seems to be a pretty popular decision, or it seems to be a pretty popular episode. Numbers wise, it seems to be one of the ones people point to as being polarizing and just people's favorite episode. We got to have Welcome to the Jungle, Guns N' Roses.
Oh my God, yes.
Have to.
Oh my God, yes.
Have to.
Mm-hmm. That's personally, I think, and I'm not saying this because I was on it. I think that's probably your best episode, the best episode of the show. If you had somebody else with my kind of dynamic, I would still say it was the best episode.
Well, it's just it was a blast just talking about the band, right? And then it has that element of just a great panel. Me, you, Peter, and Freshie. Like
poor Peter.
But we needed that 4th guy who's just kind of getting beat up, because
it's just like, talk about trying to keep up.
I know, right? And to be fair to him, we have all known each other for 10 years, so it's like, and it was the first time the 3 of us were in the same room at the same time, and God knows how long. So again, poor Peter. But
and that's no disparaging Peter as a panelist.
No, not at all. He's a great panelist.
But when you have you've got Freshie and me and our A-type personalities, and a group that brings out your A-type personality. It was, and Peter's very subdued, to say the least.
He's a reserved character, and again, that was a good place for him to be reserved, because it wasn't going to happen.
He wasn't going to get a word in edgewise anyway.
Well, and so, like, again, the 3 of us were in the room, and he was on Skype, so already that's strike 1 against him, no matter what. But it was a blast of an episode, and then you top it off with Freshie coming out of nowhere with playing the game. And playing it hard. Like, he played the game hard. He would not back off Paradise City. I feel like the episode was done in like 45 minutes, and then we argued Paradise City for another 45.
Take out that part, and it's like, it's a half-hour show with commercials. That's, it was, There's nothing to it. But then that Paradise City was,
well,
yeah, that was the fun part.
Well, and a lot of people, were mad that we didn't have Paradise City to begin with. And I don't know if I said this on the show, but I kind of thought that everybody else would. So it's like, that's why I didn't have it. And I think we all kind of got caught up in that same mentality.
I think the issue was, and you and I played a game in the sense of when you got a band that's got 2 monster hits,
mm-hmm.
if they have a wide enough catalog, we're going to pick one or the other.
Right. Yes.
And I think that's what happened there is that we both picked Welcome to the Jungle.
Mm-hmm.
And we only wanted to have one of, and they got the 2 monster hits right off the bat was Welcome to the Jungle, Paradise City. And we both want, and Welcome to the Jungle, as I recall, was a unanimous.
Yes, absolutely. All 4 of us had it. Yep.
Right. So at that point, we didn't want the other monster hit. We
right.
wanted some other, well-known songs, a couple deep cuts. But there was no need to have that other monster hit. And what was the song I wanted? That Fresh was like, you want your damn song?
I don't remember, but I don't remember the song, but I do remember that GNR is only the second time the Fredo rule was put into place because Paradise City, even though it only had one person that said it,
right,
it made it as number 11. So
right.
It's only the second time it's ever been enacted, and if I have my way, it'll be the only other time.
It'll be the last time.
Yeah, well, All right, so we got one in. All right, I figured that would be unanimous. All right, Fredo. Let's see what you got.
I don't know if I'm going to go straight down my list or if I'm going to jump back and forth. But you know what? In this case, I'm going to go with Little Dipper by Hum.
Oh, of course. Yes.
I know. And this is me playing the game.
Of course it is.
You remember this one?
Uh-huh.
It really, I like Hum. I'm not a huge fan. I know you are. But this is a song that'll make me go, yeah, you know what? I could see it. Let me give them a little more, let me go a little deeper with that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I really enjoyed it that way. And again, I know there's no need to argue this time. There's no need to fight. There's no need to drag it out before the Hum is going on.
Well, and to that point, so just, I don't know if you had a chance to listen to that episode, but this song specifically was going to be one that I would fight for because, not just because I enjoy Hum, I actually discovered them through this show. Like that was a discovery for me. So Stars was the only song I knew going in.
Sure.
When I heard Little Dipper, and I said this on the episode, so if you've heard the episode, I apologize anybody who's listening, but Little Dipper is what it sounds like if you open me up and listen to me. That is what I sound like on the inside.
So it's gonna be boom 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 boom. And
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that is how I feel. Like 99% of the time is how that song sounds. So
wow.
So that's an important song to me.
I get it.
So happy to have that one through.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now, do I go with episode or do I go with a sure thing here? I think I'm going to go in between because I don't want to go down the list. I'm going to go in between. I'm going to, episode wise, not my favorite, and we'll talk about why after we find out. Alice in Chains.
I got it.
Oh, all right.
But
okay,
it was me playing the game.
Oh, okay.
That's literally the last group I have.
Okay, so
that's number 20.
All right, what we'll do is we'll put it in the conversation.
Yeah.
And since it's unanimous, we'll see what's left in the conversation. It goes to the top of the list.
If there's an open spot, then it'll go into it.
Right. If we only have like 3 or 4 going into the next round, it gets in.
Right.
But so episode wise, not my favorite, which bums me out because it was Dennis Black and Asian and Ryan. And Ryan is another cat who came aboard he was a listener. He reached out and was like, man, I love this show. I'd like to be on an episode. And he lives in Connecticut and he's in a band, and it's just like he just came in and I was like, oh man, this is awesome. And I think this was his first episode, and it was right when my computer started crapping out. So like the sound quality is garbage, and the conversation didn't flow because the computer kept dropping out, and we had to keep coming back in.
Right.
I mean, if I was smart, I would have just pulled the plug until my computer was straight, but I'm not. I'm a guy. I want to get the episode out. So
I know.
Alice in Chains was a really fun episode for me, and that I feel like we nailed it with that song. So,
well, I put it on the list. And again, just playing the game is because part of what I really enjoy is the variety of bands.
Mm-hmm.
And there wasn't a grunge type band that I accept or that I would think is a good representation of the genre that you guys did last year, with the exception of Alice in Chains.
Right. There's honestly, I think there's only one other from that time that is kind of like similar in sound.
Right, or even close to it.
Yeah.
And so it was like I felt it needed to be on there. Alice in Chains is probably my third favorite of those of that era.
Mm-hmm.
You know, behind Soundgarden and Screaming Trees. So I felt it needed to be represented. But again, first of all, I don't think that's the greatest song to represent it. And I really would rather another band, honestly.
Okay, well, we'll see. But and for clarity, "We Die Young" was the song that we chose from Alice in Chains. All right, Fredo, let's see what you got.
Well, you mentioned it, that you did the show because of my my problems with the computer machine at the time. And I'll be honest with you, if this isn't the only song I like, but if this was the only song that I liked and it was still the number one with a bullet and I had never heard the episode, I still would have put this in there just because of this song.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Space Hog, In the Meantime.
I got it.
Yep. That one, I mean, when I tell you I absolutely love that song, it's amazing. That album that it's on, which
Resident Alien.
Huh?
Resident Alien.
Resident Alien, yep, is a great album. So just, yeah.
So it's two parts here. Number one, I brought it in playing the game. Like I knew 100% you were going to have it, but it's also a great damn track. That episode we were talking about, some bands when you're doing it, just like GNR, some bands when you're doing it, the hit is still the number one with a bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like In the Meantime isn't so far removed from what they sound like, but it's still the one that's going to rope somebody in. So that's why we went with In the Meantime. I don't even think, I think there was like maybe one other that was in contention, but like we were like, nah, like sometimes it's the hit. And this time sometimes it was the hit.
And I'll tell you what, probably one of the most underrated guitar licks.
God, yeah.
Well, that dan 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 dan. Oh my God!
Well,
you know,
again, like all of it coming together because the smooth bass line underneath.
Oh yes.
Oh God, it's beautiful. And then the singer, he's really good too.
Yeah.
It's just
and then that and just the way it's all put together and arranged.
It's just great.
You know, like the right instruments are peaking at the right time, and then they throttle back to let something else. It's
top notch. It's really just top notch. All right, so I think I'm going to take a swing here because I want to bring this band into the conversation, even though it was not one of my favorite bands that I found this year. I found this song, and I fell in love with it. And it kind of threw me for a loop because I hated the song and I hated this band before doing the show.
Right.
Again, not my favorite episode, not my favorite band. Actually, Slights was on it, which was really fun. I'm going to go...
I got a feeling good.
I'm going to go with the Killers, All These Things That I've Done.
You know what? I got it. It's not the one I thought when you said Slights was on.
Oh, okay.
I love the Killers. I absolutely love this band, and I love that song, but I would have picked Are We Human?
Oh, return. I don't even think that made our 10.
That's just like if I was on that episode, yeah, we'd be fighting for that song. that's my favorite one. But
I think the other one that was in contention was Jenny Was a Friend of Mine, which is like the opening track to their first record. And
right.
the moment I heard that song, I completely changed my perception of the Killers, which is what opened me to All These Things That I've Done. And you know, you got to help me out. No,
I get it. I love the song.
No, all the things that I hated about them ended up being all the things that I actually ended up loving about the band. So it's nice to have done a swing on a band that I thought I hated. So
right,
I'm way into that.
Good. Like I said, I got. Look, what did I say? How many did I say we were gonna have?
Well, we're right there, and we put Allison Chains in the conversation as a just in case too. So
right, and I have a feeling that. Yeah. Okay. I have a feeling. I have a feeling we're gonna go 10.
Maybe.
Have you ever gone 10?
Sick Man may have been 10, but they have a much smaller discography. Right. So I don't know. I don't think we've ever hit 10. So we'll see.
Okay, let's. It's my turn or your turn?
It's your turn, sir.
All right, let's switch it up. I think it's time to go. Where to go? Where is it? Come on, there it is. Okay, I think it's time to get a little heavier.
All right.
And how about Dave Mustaine and the boys from Megadeth and Hangar 18?
Okay, look, I don't have that.
Oh, when you started off with okay, look, that's not a good thing.
But it still goes into the conversation below Alice in Chains, unfortunately. But look, Megadeth, man. I'm not out on Megadeth. That was a fun episode. It was Andy and Talbert. I just, look, there's going to be some swings.
This is the first swing and a miss.
Yeah, but it's still conversation because it wasn't an absolute veto. I mean, we only get one of them, but all right. I keep looking at this song, and it's time to play it. I need to stop skipping around. Since we're already on the heavy loop, it used to be NXT's theme. And god damn, it's so catchy. Coheed and Cambria, Welcome Home.
Oh, yes.
God bless it. That track is a scorcher.
I love that. I loved it when I played it on the radio in 96X. I would jam out in the studio to that
opening lick.
Yeah, that riff that just
drives.
Yes.
So
and I'll tell you what, I honestly forgot about him. And as I'm going through it, and I heard that, and this would have been a band I honestly would just look past. And then I heard that. I saw that, and I clicked it, and I heard it, and I was just like, ah! It was one of those things like it awoke the giant and the monster.
So,
yeah,
Darren. Again, I have to do it. You can't not, since it made it in.
Yes.
golly. And I mentioned on that episode where like his voice used to turn me off, but when I finally did the deep dive, and it kind of surprised me, I guess, if this was your only exposure to them, that you aren't more into Coheed, because they're not Rush, but like they're parallel to Rush, like with what they're doing.
This generation's Rush.
I guess, yeah.
I guess they're or Rush Light.
Yeah, but they're right there with them, like as far as what they're doing. Maybe
sure.
And it's just wow, that track specifically, just freaking wow. So
I've got a friend who's seen them probably 50 times.
Nice.
Yeah, she loves them. So okay, all right, so that's in.
Yep.
What do we now we're at the 5, even with Alice in Chains to the sidelines. I think we're gonna go more. I think we're gonna do all 10, because right now only one is missed.
Mm-hmm.
So and that of course was because of me. So
I'm gonna start. Uh-huh. I'm gonna start taking the wild swings that I know you don't have next round. So
well, I don't know, because you know what? I thought Megadeth was a sure thing, to be honest with you. Here's me playing the game, and okay. I think I might have played the game a little more than you right now. Are you ready?
All right.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
The man.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yep. I don't give a shit what anybody says. That woman is talented. She's an incredible songwriter. Her genre is not my genre. However, she's been extremely successful in 2 different genres.
Yes.
As a pop star and as a country star, which is where she started. She's got a great voice, and all the haters can fuck themselves.
And that song specifically is it's just really freaking good. It's a great crafted pop song that has a message. And dude, like, if you have that kind of platform, you got to use it, and you got to use it well. And I'm all for it.
I also like the title. I like how and of course here's the wrestling. Becky Lynch calls herself the man.
Right.
And she's taken that away from being a gender thing.
Right.
When you were the man, you were the top dog. That's what it meant.
That's what it means, yeah.
Right. And so she took it away from it being gender specific. So now that when you say you're the man, you're the top dog.
You're the best.
Doesn't mean that you are a physical male anymore.
Right. Yeah. I like it. And if I was a man, if I was a man, I'd be the man. Like just taking that jab at the record industry, and unfortunately, it is 98% true. So like, yeah, you take that run.
Yeah, exactly. If she was a man, she'd be. You could make an argument she'd be Michael Jackson.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You can make the argument. I'm not saying that she is, but when you talk about the number of hits, the popularity, again, the fact that she's grown because she started in country, okay. But when I could see her as she continues to morph and grow and mature, doing a parallel career to Madonna, with the exception of course, Madonna was more dance heavy, more sexual, and
also changed with every album.
Right, but Taylor Swift obviously is not that. She's more poppy, and not as sexual, and hates every ex. With the exception of that, she matures with every album. She does slight changes, so you still know it's Taylor Swift, but there's a little something more.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think kudos to that. And again, fuck the haters.
Yeah, really. All right. What do I got here? Now, you said you think you played the game harder than me. I want to point out that there wasn't much here for me to play the game with, because I am way okay with all of these. Mm-hmm. The only song that there's like one that I would ultimately veto, and that's only in a second round situation. So there wasn't much gameplay for me to play. So, That being said, I'm going to trot something out that I'm pretty sure you don't have. And I fell in love. If you would have told me that I would love not only this song, but this band at the beginning of last year, I would have called you nuts, because the breakup of Blink-182 really soured me on this cat. Angels and Airwaves with The Adventure.
Do not have it.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Well, I like the band enough. I got to interview them when I was on 96X. Nice cats. The album ain't bad itself, but their first album. But there was nothing. It's the Leo brothers from
Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, from Stone Temple Pilots are in that band.
Well, they were. Like he's got somebody else now. But I want to hate that song because I hated it when it came out. I mean, Blink hadn't broken up at that point, but here goes Tom going off to do his own thing, and it's like, man, I just don't like this. But coming around and finding out what that song meant to him as he wrote it, and like how it changed, Blink eventually, but then it just means a lot to him, and it made it mean a lot more to me. So This is one of those ones where like I'm bringing it to the conversation. I don't expect it to get in. So
no, especially the way we're rolling.
Yeah. All right. All right, Fredo.
Let's see. So I'm looking at this one band, and I really want to put. This is one of the ones that I was upset that I didn't get to do. You know how I feel about younger people, younger generations appropriating my youth. Okay. This is one of those bands that people kind of, I don't know. I just felt I should have been on this panel, because this is a band that I grew up with, literally. Some of when I was 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, some of this band, some of their hits were some of my favorite songs. And I wouldn't have picked this song. Matter of fact, the song I would have picked probably didn't even make the list. But it's ELO, Tightrope.
I don't have it, but it goes to the combo.
Yeah, I personally would have picked their version of Roll Over Beethoven, which is the most amazing version of that song ever.
It might have been on. Where did it fall in the discography? Because I think we picked the early 6 records. Really? Because I don't recall it.
It was early. But yeah, it's something I see not making it because of your rule or your preference to not having remakes.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, but there's also songs like Wild West Hero, which I love, Mr. Blue Sky. So there were songs that I think would have been a little bit better than Tightrope. But ELO's a great fucking band.
Mr. Blue Sky.
Up to a point.
Mr. Blue Sky made the list. I'm almost 100% positive.
Yeah, it did make the list. I remember.
All right. I'm going to start taking swings that I'm putting here, again, fully expecting you not to have it, and just because I changed my perception on this artist.
Mm-hmm.
Woman by Kesha.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, actually, Kesha's okay as far as a pop artist goes, but and you might be, if I don't think we're gonna get there, but if we get there, you might be able to make a case for her. I'm not against her, but she's, like I said, if in my list, there just wasn't room for her.
Right. So when I look at everything that we already have, first of all, Taylor Swift already already knocks Woman down a peg. They're similar thematically. Even though Woman is super duper effing catchy. I'm a motherfucking woman. It's just fun, but it's on that same wavelength as Taylor Swift's The Man. So I mean, if it was between the two, I'm taking Taylor Swift all day, every day. So
right.
I'm going to put Kesha at the bottom of the list. She's the first to go.
Yeah.
if we get to that round.
Sorry, Kesha.
Yeah, no. Sorry about that.
It's strictly business.
She's gonna hear this and come after us.
Right.
All right, Fredo.
She drinks her own pee, I believe, also.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Save that money.
All right. We haven't. I can't believe that we've gone this long not discussed the band, especially because they're for the children. So Wu-Tang Clan, the mystery of chess boxing.
Damn right, I got that.
I know you do. And again, a few of these I put on because they needed to be on the list, but I wasn't a fan of the song, or I don't believe it should have been The Bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Gravel Pit for me.
Oh, I think I had Gravel Pit. I don't think it made the 10.
I don't know how that didn't make the 10, and that just that should have made the 10. That should have been The Bullet for me. But I know Wu-Tang, they're for the children, bro. How you're not going to put them on there?
Right? You have to. They just that good, Jack.
I agree. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I will say that by the way, that gives us 7 all the way through already.
I know. 8 if you count Alice in Chains.
Right, which is sitting there waiting on us.
Waiting for the nod.
Yeah. Waiting to get let's bring in righty.
I was thinking the same thing too. Put me in, coach. Come on.
All right. I'm going to try another one that I came around on. No, you know what? I'm going to go with a band I was introduced to wholly because of John F. We did this in the John F. sessions, and I fell in love with this band. And this sound is so intriguing and different. And they're born of Weezer, and Weezer wishes that they would have sounded like this after the Green Album. The Rentals. The Love I'm Searching For.
Yeah. Another band I don't have. Now that I know that they're out of somebody else's sessions, I'll make sure not to vote for them. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't have them. It to me, honestly, I'm not against them. They're not my veto one. But they're a perfect example of hipster music to me. And it's like, yeah, everybody who listens to them wears flannel, has a beard, drinks craft beer. Whatever, man. Get the, I'm so ambivalent to them.
Oh, it's just so weird because it's so catchy. Like it's beyond me that you're that. I don't know. Yeah. To me, it's super fun, catchy music. So, all right. Well, I'm going to put them somewhere in the middle because that doesn't sound like they're the first to go, but it also doesn't sound like they're in. So
I don't think we're gonna get that far.
Probably not.
I honestly not. I mean, I've got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still got 10 to go.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
All right, Fredo.
So, all right, come on. Why haven't we even mentioned this band yet? Another one that should have been like right off the list. Fozzy and Judas.
I don't have it.
What?
Yeah, I don't have it.
No way.
Wow. They're somewhere in the middle for me. I haven't gone back and listened to Fozzy at all, but I do think it's the hit for sure, and I think that part of this is Jericho, and I've just really soured on Jericho. Like I feel like he's doing a lot of damage to his legacy right now. And
with Le Champion?
Yeah, like it just...
Yeah, in the wrestling world you're talking about? Yeah.
Right. And it's not unfair to bring that on the band or into the show. But again, that is not a veto song. That's like, if we have the room, I'm not against it. I think it's a great tune. It's a lot of fun. Obviously, I did the show and we chose that one and it was unanimous. So, again, I hate...
No, I get it. I get it. And I know he constantly reinvents himself. And I know Le Champion is not going to be the end all be all to his legacy. And he was bound to to miss in my eyes eventually.
Yeah, but
yeah, I'm right there with you. And this is the miss, and I'm fine with it. I'll let it play out, and then when he reinvents himself again, I'll be back in.
right. Well, and it just sucks that he's going so hard on this miss, because almost everything he's done since he left WWE has been hit, like the Painmaker, and well, specifically, it was mostly the Painmaker before Le Champion, but Le Champion is such a miss for me that.
Well, I understand him going hard though. He's, AEW is come on, it's on the reputation of three people.
Yeah,
it's Cody Rhodes, it's Jon Moxley, and it's Chris Jericho.
Yeah. Yep. I get it.
Anyway,
let me trot out another one here. This is one that I wanted just brought into the conversation. I don't know like where you fall on this group at all, but it's just a fun tune. They make 2-man music. It's the 2-man Gentleman Man. Me, I get high on reefer.
No.
Okay.
Don't have them. Don't care about them. Throw them in the middle of the list.
Okay.
Again, ambivalence part 2.
Yeah.
Nothing bad to say about them, but nothing good to say about them.
Me, I get high on reefer. Me, I get high on life. It's just fun. It's just a fun tune.
Yeah, it's fun. That was me maybe 10 years ago. if it was the if the lyrics were "Get off my lawn, you stupid kids," I'd probably like it a little more. That's where I am in my life.
Well, what's fun about that band is they bring in a lot of historical references. They have a song called Franklin Pierce where the hook is, "There ain't nothing funny about the death of Franklin Pierce."
See, now maybe if you would have hit me up with that one first, that would have been a song I listened to. Then I might have,
I think we had it down to Franklin Pierce, High on Reefer, and then the other one was Howard Taft.
How do you not see? Okay, this is a show that I think I needed to be on, and I'll tell you why. And I don't know the band. I get high on weed is, I saw it. I had just that song alone. I didn't give a shit. Just with the title of that song alone, it gives it doesn't make me interested. I'm not a 25-year-old, slacker. I'm not a skate punk. I'm not a guy who gives a shit about weed.
Mm-hmm.
And when you say I get high off weed, and that's all I got is the title, I don't even have an interest in listening to it. But now you throw fucking Franklin Pierce in there or Howard Taft. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why do you write a song about Howard Taft? Let me listen. That's, yeah. You guys struck out on picking that one as a number one. I don't give a shit how catchy it is.
Well,
I'm exactly the person that you want to catch to give this band a chance, and I literally did it because of that song.
Well, all right. Well, it's your turn, Fredo. Let's see what you got.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, now that you told about Franklin Pierce, I'm gonna go listen to the band.
There ain't nothing funny about the death of Franklin Pierce.
All right, let's get back on track. We've been swinging here, and not connecting. I'm gonna go with Amy Winehouse, Back in Black.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I played myself a little hard. I assumed you wouldn't have her.
Oh, you're kidding? I have both of her albums. I don't have any of the special releases yet. I think she was an idiot. I think she lived the life of I'm gonna die young and make a pretty corpse. And I think at the end of the day, she came around to realizing that was stupid, and it was too late. I hate the fact that she flaunted, with her biggest hit, Rehab.
Yeah.
That she flaunted her addiction, and that's the way I see it in that song. She didn't give a, and so and the fact that song caught on with so many people, but get rid of that song, and you listen to her music and her voice. It's incredible.
It is. Yeah.
I
came around on her at a show that we were both at, but didn't happen to see each other. Virgin Fest 2007.
Yeah.
And I saw her live and was like, holy hell. Why? Well, again, like you said, Rehab didn't necessarily turn me off, but I was just like, okay, whatever. This is what she does. Then I saw her live and I'm like, where's that? Why is that not more prevalent? So
I supposedly saw her live. I was on mushrooms. A friend of mine who was with me at that show, we were playing a game called, here's a list of 5 bands. I've seen 4 of them, which is the one I didn't see. And I put Amy Winehouse down, and she goes, "You've seen all these bands?" And I said, "No, I haven't." She goes, "Yeah, you have." I said, "No, I haven't seen Amy Winehouse." She goes, "Yeah, you have, at Virgin Fest. I was standing next to you." I said, "I was on mushrooms. I didn't see Amy Winehouse."
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
All right, I'm gonna put her.
But yeah, I got into her from the album of the day.
Oh, okay.
From the little thing that I do, I Back in Black was an album. I was able to get it in a stack albums that I got, and I was like, everybody else loves them. All right, here, let me fucking put it on, and bam! I was just like, holy shit, that voice is amazing.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna put her towards the top of the middle, as a let's get her through if we've got the room.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, I'm going to go with a Justin fave. I don't care if this gets through or not because I had to have this song.
Mm-hmm.
Prayer to God by Shellac.
No.
Okay. God, I love Shellac in North America. They're just, good Lord, a big, loud mess is the best way to put it. I love it. All right, I want to put them more towards the bottom because it sounds like you would need some serious convincing there.
Yeah, and especially, look, I sit here and I pick a song and I give this whole song and dance to it.
Mm-hmm.
You pick a song and you're like, yeah, I love them.
Well,
give me more, bro. I mean,
Well, so Prayer to God specifically, that song is what made me love Shellac. Mm-hmm. So when I heard it for the first time, and you can tell Albini's influence of how and why it sounds the way it does, just big drums, big guitars, big bass, and the drums specifically are so tight that I know some people would say that's a negative, but the tightness of the drummer to me is just like, holy hell, like every drum is there, like you can hear it, and just the way he plays tight, just the way it mixes with everything else, just to me, it's mostly the sound. But then when he hits the to the one true God above, it's a song about a woman who cheated on her husband, and he's like, okay, you don't got to do nothing, but kill the guy who, him, just fucking kill him. I don't care if it hurts. And her, so let's see. Him, just fucking kill him. I don't care if it hurts. Yes, I do. I wanted to fucking kill him, but first make him cry like a woman. No particular woman. Let him hold back, hold down, some water under my cum, and fucking kill him. So, like, his wife cheats on him, and he wants both of them dead. And this is his prayer to God. Hey, God, take these suckers out. So.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say I can relate twice, but
where her garments come together. Oh, let's where her garments come together, where I used to lay my face. That's where you ought to kill her, in that particular place. That's. I have to sing it. I can't say it. So sorry.
Yeah, no, it's see. Now that makes me want to. Now it goes up to the list just based on those lyrics.
See,
that's one of those where this is why you got to explain a little more, not just okay. I like them. I thought, all right.
Well, sometimes some songs are like that. So what do you want me to do? All right, Fredo.
I don't know. I don't know where to go. I mean,
I got 7 left.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 left.
All right.
We need 3.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I want to pick this song, but definitely this band, no doubt. Ex-Girlfriend.
Oh, no.
I know what that means. I personally would have picked Spiderwebs.
It was down to Spiderwebs and Ex-Girlfriend, I think. I think those were the
for that one.
I think that was the final two. And yeah. I don't know. I think part of what, and this is stupid, but sometimes the conversation goes this way. I think part of it was it aged itself with the references to screening phone calls and stuff. And that's what, I know that sounds stupid, but sometimes the conversation goes that way. What are you going to do? So
I think that is that song is probably one of the most essential ska songs.
It's top notch. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. So anyway, all right.
Well, again, that's one of those ones that's going to go towards the top of the middle because.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I've been looking at this one for a while, so I'm going to trot this one out here. Ben Folds 5, Army.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I wouldn't have. And again, I love that song. I wouldn't have picked that one. I would have picked, and of course, the songs that escaped me, the sweater song.
Yeah.
I can't think of the fucking name of it. Give me you bitch.
Yeah,
and don't forget
to give me back my black t-shirt.
Right. I would have picked either that one.
Song for the Dumped.
Right. Song for the Dumped. Or I think the name of the song is Hiroshima.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I love that song.
Yeah.
Did that even make the list?
Probably
not.
I don't know.
You guys aren't cool.
Jesus. I honestly can't remember if that one did, but I'm pretty sure Song for the Dump. I know
Songs for the Dump made it.
I'm pretty sure I advocated for that as the song and just got outvoted with Army.
Right.
All right. Actually, if I'm honest, I think Keith advocated for Army because of you. Because you put Army up there on when I asked what do you consider essential, and that was your answer. And I think because part of the process for the number one with a bullet is because it comes to this conversation.
Right.
So
I didn't put Song for the Dump to Hiroshima?
No.
I can't believe that.
Army was your only answer.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think why?
Why?
I couldn't spell Hiroshima. It was easier to type 4 letters than, Songs for the Dump.
Good enough answer, I guess.
I'm lazy.
Top 5 answers are on the board.
All right, let's move on.
All right.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's your turn because Ben Folds was me.
Right. How about let's get it over with. Lady Gaga, Bad Romance.
Really? No, I don't have it.
The minute I hear that, really, I know it's not on there.
That wasn't playing the game. It was just, for me, it wasn't, again, not bad enough to be a veto, but just wasn't one of my favorite 10. So
yeah, that wasn't I think the wrong song, but I love her. And another one, I love her voice. I love her presentation. She's got chops on it, man.
Indeed.
All right.
I'm looking at what looks like a lot of misses here. I think
a
lot of these.
I don't feel. What are we at? 8?
We're at 8. So
9 if you include Alice in Chains.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know. I think they're gonna get included.
So this is what I'm gonna do. This will be our last round of 1v1, and then we'll just clear it out on next round.
Wait, how many more you got?
6.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, let's finish it up. All right, come on.
All right, I'm going to trot this one out here because I think maybe content-wise it may have gotten you. Cyndi Lauper, She Bop.
Yep. Yes, sir.
I knew you would like a song about masturbation.
Actually, that wouldn't even be my favorite song, but I like Cyndi Lauper. So yes. And the fact that you guys picked She Bop makes me think that the panel were fucking hipsters. We're gonna play a song about fucking fingering ourselves.
Well, I feel like it was down to She Bop, the Goonies song and something else. I don't remember.
Goonies song. Goonies are good enough.
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
All right, that gives us 9, Fredo.
I know, and we still got a few more songs. Actually, it gives us 10.
Yes, yes.
So now it's just to see if another song's gonna take over for Alice in Chains.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna do the other one of the couple shows that I did last year. Adam and the Ants Stand and Deliver.
No, I don't have it.
Damn it, that was such a fun show.
Indeed.
And Adam and the Ants is such a fun band.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they didn't. Okay, I got 3.
All right, so let me. I'm just gonna clear out here.
All right,
because these are ones I'm pretty sure you don't have. Pink. So what?
No, and I thought about that one hard.
Okay, so I'll put that somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
The story so far, Proper Dose.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Cool.
That's more on the band. Brand New.
Damn it! No.
Really? So Sick Transit. That was close. Okay.
Yeah.
Run the Jewels. Legend has it.
No.
Okay, put that towards the bottom, and then Janelle Monáe, Queen.
The fuck were you going with those fucking bands? No.
That's why they're. That's why they're my last plays, Fredo.
I had Aha, Scoundrel Days.
All right.
Death Cab for Cutie, The Sound of Settling.
Really? Okay.
Oh my God, I love Death Cab for Cutie. I've seen them 2, 3 times. No, I wouldn't have picked that song. I would have picked the Grapevine Fires. But anyway, and then this was me playing the game, and because I played the game here, Pink didn't make it.
Oh, okay. So what did you have?
Toadies, You'll Come Down.
Really?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
That's not veto level, but that didn't even enter my thought as part of the conversation here.
Wow.
All right, so Alice. I mean, we have 9. Technically, Alice in Chains was unanimous. Here's what here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of some of these no's. Janelle Monáe, Run the Jewels, Story So Far, Kesha, Toadies. Who stands a chance here? All right.
Is that all you got? Is that all you got rid of for me? You only got rid of Toadies for me?
I think Adamant goes too. See, at this
really?
At this point, Adamant doesn't stand a chance.
All right. Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah. The 2-man gentleman band. So you were close on Pink, so I'll put her up near the top, near the conversation. Death Cab can go up. The Rentals can go now.
That could go away.
Angels and Airwaves can go.
Huh?
Angels and Airwaves. Angels and
That
Airwaves.
can go. Fozzy can go.
Yeah, Fozzy. I feel like Shellac I kind of halfway sold you on, so I feel like they should stay.
All right, stick them. Yeah, keep them around.
All right, so this is what I got left. Alice in Chains technically should go in.
Right.
But they're up against Megadeth, Pink, Shellac, Death Cab for Cutie, ELO, No Doubt, Amy Winehouse, Brand New.
Who are you willing to fight for?
Of those, maybe Shellac. Like of those songs, I feel the closest to Shellac.
You're looking at songs. I'm looking at bands.
Yeah.
Who are the bands again?
Alice in Chains, obviously.
Well, they're in. If we don't come up with something else, so don't include them.
Megadeth.
They're either in or out.
Right.
Right.
Megadeth, Pink, Shellac, Death Cab, ELO, No Doubt, Amy Winehouse, Brand New.
Get rid of No Doubt.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Get rid of Brand New, because I'm not gonna.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
No. Who else? Let's go through that list again.
Megadeth, Pink, Shellac, Death Cab, ELO, Amy Winehouse.
Get rid of ELO.
All right.
Megadeth. Get rid of Pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah. Megadeth, Death Cab. Who else?
Shellac and Amy Winehouse.
It's gonna hurt. Get rid of Megadeth.
Okay. Yeah. So now it's Shellac, Death Cab, and Amy Winehouse. Or we just stay with the rules and put Alice in Chains through. Do you want the song about the cheating wife who...
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. No.
Okay.
I don't. I don't know enough about the band to continue. And
Mm-hmm.
And with the two artists that are left, I would want somebody to give these artists a shot over one song, which is just personal lyrics to me. Where it's like, yeah, fuck the hoes. So it's Death Cab and Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, and then the winner of that has to go up against Alice in Chains. So,
Right.
I mean, at this point, is Alice in Chains strong enough to just take that 10?
I don't know yet. Tell me, of those two, which one could you be swayed to more?
Probably Death Cab. Well, let's look at the 9 that are already in too.
Okay, yeah.
Guns N' Roses, Hum, Space Hog, The Killers, Coheed and Cambria, Taylor Swift, Wu-Tang, Ben Folds 5, Cyndi Lauper. I don't know. Honestly,
I wanted to make a case for Amy Winehouse.
Okay, well, it's funny you say that because after going through what we have, I'm leaning towards Amy Winehouse.
Okay, so let's go with that, even though I really want Death Cab for Cutie. So now it's Alice in Chains versus Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
Alice in Chains made it legit.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing the game with Alice in Chains, trying to fill a void.
Yeah.
Which...
So, but to that point, they're not the same, but in the neighborhood, Hum, Space Hog.
Yeah, and I was actually thinking that. Okay.
They're not the same sound-wise.
We got Taylor Swift and Cyndi Lauper.
Mm-hmm.
Both pop singers. Meanwhile, Amy Winehouse. I think this might be unprecedented in two ways. I think this might be the first show where you had 10 make the list. And then the first show where you had something that didn't make the list kick out something that made the list.
Right.
To take over its 10th spot. I would, if I had to, between Alice in Chains and Amy Winehouse, I would go with Amy Winehouse.
I agree. Let's go with Amy Winehouse. And it's because of your reasoning of choosing Alice in Chains. Like if Alice in Chains was just like, you picked it because, yeah, that song, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think we're even talking right now.
No, we're not. And I picked them because of, again, they're literally my last pick.
Mm-hmm.
And it was because I needed to me something to represent the genre. As soon as we started talking about, Space Hog popped right into my head. And it was like, in the meantime, it's not grunge, but it's got elements of it.
It's adjacent, and I mean, like, it's the same time frame, same radio stations were playing it, so.
Right.
I mean, it's paper thin, but it is reasoning. So
yeah.
All right. I think we got it then. All right. So let me bring up the list here. We've got Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. We've got Welcome Home, Coheed and Cambria. The Mystery of Chess Boxing, Wu-Tang Clan. Little Dipper by Hum. Army by Ben Folds 5. In the Meantime by Space Hog. Back to Black, Amy Winehouse. All These Things That I've Done, The Killers. And is that
Taylor
it?
Swift.
Taylor Swift, The Man. She Bop, Cyndi Lauper.
And Coheed and Cambria, Welcome Home.
Yeah, we got that one. So I think that's everything. Wowzers McTavish, Fredo. Another year, another list.
6, hold on. Yep. 7, 8, 9, and then Amy Winehouse. 10. Yep, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Just that it didn't get mentioned, but my veto would have been Sonic Youth.
Oh, well, so that was me playing the game.
Right.
But twofold. Number one, I knew you wouldn't have it. And number two, it wasn't one of my favorite 20. Like
they're fucking garbage.
How dare you?
No. They are garbage. They aren't Garbage the band, because I like Garbage the band. They are garbage trash. I do not like that band at all. It's a fucking hipster fucking band. It's noise. There's nothing to it.
All right.
Nothing.
All right.
I'm just saying.
But another year, another year down, Fredo. We've done it yet again.
Yes, we have.
Unreal.
And I don't know how your new fans are gonna like it. But hopefully they do. I'm really glad that the show is really picking up. I've been an advocate of this show from day one when you were discussing it with me and telling me about the plans that you have. I was like, oh yeah, it's great. And I know there are people there that I encourage to be on the show.
I think that what's fun is bringing in the new panelists, like the people who have found the show just on their own, and bringing them in and talking to them and letting them get the feeling of having the pain of choosing the 20, the pain of the strikes, because everybody wants to yell at the podcast when they're listening to it and playing at home.
See, that's great. That is great. To me, that's the sign of a great show. It doesn't matter if it's a radio show, a TV show, a podcast, a video. When you're sitting there yelling at it, I want to reach through the screen and grab you and shake you and go, "What the fuck are you talking about? Are you that stupid?" That's awesome, and I'm so glad people are doing that, and I'm glad that they're reaching out to you and wanting to be on the show. That's awesome, and feel free to go on the list and pick some of the fucking bands that I've gone with. I'm just saying. I know we're gonna do Humphreys McGee.
Yeah, that'll happen within the next couple months for sure. Yeah.
Right. For the next Fredo sessions. Anything else that's looking like it's popping?
I don't know, because the last couple bands you threw out were all country artists, and no one's. I think.
Oh, first of all, I didn't just throw out. I threw out that shit fucking a year ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was hoping somebody would jump on it just to give it a little bit of a little bit of a change, so we're not getting the fucking rentals every other fucking week.
I love the rentals. Cut that out.
You must be friends with P.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, fuck P. Fuck the rentals.
Again, how dare you, sir? Unreal.
Let me ask you something. Talking about the country things, how did the Alabama show go for you? In the sense of listenership, in the sense of any feedback?
No feedback. I mean, honestly, I don't really get a lot of feedback about any of the artists. Usually it's somebody who latches on and kind of listens to a whole bunch of episodes and then goes, oh, by the way, these are the ones I liked. Nothing from Alabama yet. But I will say this about Alabama, and I mentioned this on the show, that it was one of the more fun episodes of last. Technically, it came out this year, but
that we recorded
because it's a band that ultimately I didn't give a shit about going in, and while I will not likely ever listen to Alabama again, the conversation about Alabama was great, and that to me is why I love doing this show, because we can go from a band that I just don't give a crap about to having just a great conversation about them. Because I thought for sure it's just going to be like, I'm going to have to bite my tongue here. I'm going to have to bite my tongue here. But I didn't, and we talked about the band, and it was just a fun conversation. So
I thought, I don't know why I gave you a host of country bands. What I gave you? Brooks and Dunn, Alan Jackson, Hank Williams,
Marty Robbins,
and Alabama, and Marty Robbins. Yeah, I don't know why Marty Robbins would have been another one that I would have. Though I did yesterday. Speaking of Marty Robbins, found out that my 14-year-old son loves Marty Robbins.
Look at you.
I was like, yes. He's like, Dad, I took him record shopping for the first time. He's
nice.
Like, Dad, do you know the song Big Iron? And I was like, by Marty Robbins, the country singer? Came out in like 60, 59 or something like that.
Nice.
Like, yeah, I love that song. I was like, and he was looking like he picked up the greatest hits of Marty Robbins as one of the albums he wanted to. It didn't have it, so I said no. But
that is awesome, though.
Yeah, it is. But I the reason I picked country was exactly for what you did, which was, you know what? I know you don't like the genre as a whole, but you've been doing this show enough, and you've done enough bands that you could give half a fuck about.
Yeah.
And either been turned around or said, okay, that's fine. And so I figured this would be the good, about mid last year was the time to start to bring country into that part of the conversation.
Well, yeah.
And I'm glad, and again, I'm glad that you at least were able to go, yeah, you know what, I can see why people like them. All right.
Yeah. Well, and I think you hit the nail on the head. I don't know if it ended up making the conversation, but one of our conversations, you said, I think this is just the wrong one to do first.
Yeah.
And I think that was ultimately what it was with Alabama. I think they're fine, they're whatever. And I think maybe if I'd been eased in with some other country band first, then maybe I would have been a little bit more accepting to Alabama.
I agree 100%. I think if you would have did something a little more poppy, or a little more rockin'.
Yeah.
If we would have did Johnny Cash, which I don't want to do because every hipster in the fucking world will sit there and pretend like they give a shit about him. I think if we could have done maybe Garth Brooks, because his stuff was kind of poppy, a lot of great songwriting, a lot of songs that a lot of rock and rollers did, their versions of. So I think it's things that could have eased you in better, and maybe you would have liked Alabama more.
It's possible. Yeah. And I mean, I just want to keep pointing out, I didn't hate them.
But that's great that you didn't hate them.
Yeah. And I think that's the best thing I could say about that is I didn't hate them. And I thought for sure I was going to. Now, again, they're in that same Steely Dan category where it's like, I'm probably never going to listen again. But
that hurts when you say that.
I know. And I try not to bring that up, but I enjoyed my time. The difference being I really enjoyed my time with Steely Dan. I'm just not going to go back. Whereas I didn't feel that way with Alabama. Uh-oh, I think I lost you. Yep, I sure did. All right, well, with that being said, let's get on out of here. Learn and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.